Yes, it is Jesus. It is Jesus. It is Jesus in my soul. For I have touched the hem of his garment, and his blood hath made me whole. Little Lydia was laying in bed. The woman with the issue of blood, the Bible tells us her name may have very well been Lydia. And one day a friend of hers must have come to her house and said, Jesus is passing by your home today, Lydia. 12 years she'd been sick. 12 years she'd been laying in that bed of affliction and not been able to see her friends because of that terrible disease that had struck her body. But Jesus was passing by that morning, and there she got herself ready to see the Master, the young rabbi from Nazareth. And as she came out, a great crowd had gathered in her little village to see the Messiah. And there he was in the distance. She could not see him. Maybe she saw just the top of his lovely head. But she saw the crowd and heard the commotion and wondered, is this my day? And that woman that day made a decision. She said, if I only but touch the hem of his garment, I'll be healed. Once noble woman now had to crawl, Jimmy. And there crawling, somebody must have stepped on her little frail hand with his old sandals. And someone else must have kicked her as she's crawling along to reach out and touch the garment of the Son of God. And there she is, pushing her way through that crowd, frail in body. By this time, dust and dirt had covered her hair and face. By this time, she's bleeding as she's crawling. By this time, the blood had mixed with dust and dirt. But she would not give up and would not stop. And there she kept pushing her way in till slowly and determined little woman, slowly she reached out with a frail, shaky hand and touched the hem of his garment. And as she did, the power of God went through her. And she felt in her body that she was healed. And the Son of Almighty God, who had not seen that woman before, turned and said, who touched me? And Peter said, Lord, they're all touching you. Oh no, someone touched me. I felt virtue go out of me. And there she was. It was I, Lord. For 12 long years, Lord, I've laid in the bed of affliction, Lord. I've spent all my money on physicians, Lord, and none could help. But as I touched the hem of your garment today, I felt in my body that I am healed. And he, loving her, said, go thy way, your faith has made thee whole. Lift your hands and call upon his name, precious people. Stand up and lift your hands and call upon his name, precious. Everyone lift your voices and stand everywhere. It is Jesus in my soul. For I have touched the hem of his garment, and his blood hath made me whole. Oh, it is Jesus. Yes, it is Jesus. It is Jesus in my soul. For I have touched the hem of his garment, and his blood hath made me whole. Oh, it is Jesus. Yes, it is Jesus. It is Jesus in my soul. For I have touched the hem of his garment, and his blood hath made me